Sports. And we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Philadelphia Eagles. One in the books. Who's going to stand out here? Very important week for some. Week 2 of the preseason. And we're off on EA Sports. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out. By the veterans, still go. Former Super Bowl MVP, comeback player of the year in 2023, it's Joe Flacco.
Judging by our conversations with the coaches, Mike, I think it's a pretty safe bet. We won't be seeing a lot of this guy. I think what they're trying to do is just get him under center, knock off some of the rest of the offseason, and get him a couple live reps before he starts in week 1. At the end of the day, you just can't replicate this style of live. Action in practice. So whether you're an established veteran like him or a young quarterback, these reps in the preseason are invaluable.
Pickett to throw on first down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 14 on the pickup. It's a Browns first down. This one tapped forward on the pop pass. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Cooper DeJean.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
So here come the Eagles, and they are led by the reigning Super Bowl MVP. What a season for Jalen Hurts. Took the Eagles to the mountaintop. Now his 6th season in the NFL.
And remember now, Mike, since they made the schedule change, this week 2 of the 3-week preseason. Really the opportunity to have a dress rehearsal for a lot of these starters. We see them get more game opportunities and game reps, all in preparation for week 1 to kick off. But for the rest of the team, there's the guys looking to fight for roles. There's a lot of guys just looking to fight to make the roster.
And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
He's got this one complete to Goddard. Still on his feet. And he will go all the way. Dallas Goddard. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Using the tight end to get to the end zone. Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Mitchell. Oh, he's got room past the 30. The Browns offense ready to possess the football for the second time. And, Greg, it's the time of year where those veterans know they're going to make the team. They're going to be on the roster for the opener. So when you went through that phase of your career, how did you approach the preseason?
Yeah, certainly different when I was a rookie or really early in my career than I was towards the back end. There's no question. And I think as I got older in the league and a little bit more established, my priorities of what I wanted out of those games, Mike, I think might have changed a little bit, right? I wanted to feel what it was like to get tackled. I wanted to feel what it was like just in and out of the huddle, keeping up with the play clock, getting into the operation of the game. It wasn't necessarily about how many catches or trying to make the roster, but it was the next step, preparing myself for the inevitability of a week one playing the full game in a full live environment. So this was the next step. You get practice to get your body right, then you have a couple preseason reps to kind of take that next step, all leading up to being healthy and ready to go come week one of the regular season.
Things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense ready for their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive, so try to double up here. They begin this drive 1st and 10. They did a nice job skipping away from one tackle, then going forward, gain of 5. It'll be 2nd down. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to get 1st down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Gain of 7 makes it 3rd and 2.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down.
4th and short, initially, you could tell. He's just trying to get this ball out of his hand quickly, just enough to move the chains. Defense did a good job taking his reads away, so he turns into a runner, puts his head down, picks up the 1st down, and keeps this drive alive.
So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Man in motion is Smith. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now a stoppage for an injured player, and it's Saquon Barkley who appears to be shaken up. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. The rookie out of Michigan, Mason Graham. He is turning some heads in his rookie year. Another sack here in the preseason. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Browns offense starting to try. Out for this next possession. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10.
32. Ready?
Off the play fake. It's Gabriel. This is brought in downfield by Judy. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Cedric Tillman was the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Gabriel. Open man, and that's Tillman. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Again, it's Gabriel. Completing that one to Carter. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down. They are going for it. It's Gabriel. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
There's a throw right side taken by Bryant. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
This offensive line has to do a better job, Mike, of communicating the protection pre-snap, especially on these key 3rd downs. The blitz overwhelms them from the jump, and now they're picking their quarterback off the ground.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Browns offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Finding room at the 35. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. It is a big play for the Browns. 37 yards. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, it's Gabriel. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. A run here right side, and it's 4. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle. Again, it's 4. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Cleveland.
From the gun, here's Gabriel. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Second and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Out of the gun, Gabriel. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target. Third down coming up.
Let's go. Get clustered. 6. 6. Mega. Red. Yellow. 6.
Now it's Gabriel. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Hopkins' kick is good. And the Browns are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Hurts working in the pistol. Rolling to lead on all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Man in motion is Brown. To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. That's to the right side. Caught by Goddard. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula and come out on top in this tight one as we hit the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
Another carry here for Shipley. And he'll be close to a 1st down. Again. A couple as they mark him just short. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 36.
A play fake, and here's McCoy. And he got rid of that one quickly. Before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Marshall is on the move. A play fake. They'll throw with McCoy. Shelby Harris getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Sacks are drive killers. And again, sacks in my mind are more of a quarterback stat than they are an offensive line stat. You have to have a clock in your head to understand where the weakness of the protection is, where I got to go with the ball if I'm hot, and at the end of the day, just get the ball out of your hand.
On 3rd and long, here's McCoy. He'll look deep, left sideline. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On the ground, this is Shipley.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Out of the shotgun, it's McCoy. This one into the hands of Marshall. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. So it's going to bring up 4th down.
A 55-yard attempt.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Eagles go out to a 10-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Browns offense getting ready for their Opening possession of this second half. Just the lone field goal for them so far. Down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. From the 34-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. Now Gabriel. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Let's go.
7 yards to go.
Here's Gabriel. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. Here comes Smith on the return. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Eagles offense get those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Pass is caught by Gray, right side.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10. They bring a tight end in motion left. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. EA Sports back for more from the NFL preseason after this. That's to the left side in the hands of Bryant. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5. From the 31, here is 2nd and 4.
31-yard line.
They'll give it here to Shipley. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. It's 3rd and 4.
A yard on the play. It's now 3rd down and 4.
Once again, they'll give it to Shipley. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
5-yard gain on the play. That's another Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's McCord.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And he lost the football. The Browns have it. A big hole. He's inside the 30. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And, Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
That ties the game at 10.
All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. On the return, here is Ainias Smith. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Eagles offense ready for this next possession. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins 1st and 10. They'll run with Shipley. Wow, wasn't for lack of effort. He tried every which way to elude the defense, but he was outnumbered. They finally got him down. Behind the line of scrimmage, it's a loss of yards.
At the 24-yard line.
On second down, it's McCoy. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Eagles. First and 10 at the 43.
Operating from the gun is McCoy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Here's McCoy. That's going to be caught by Gregg. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 3.
Throwing again, McCoy. That's caught. It's Will Shipley. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter.
That's good.
Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
At the 45-yard line.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Here's second down.
Leads to second down at the 46-yard line.
McCoy. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Gonna need a big play now. Third down and long.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now third down.
Operating from the gun is McCoy. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
That's interference. Defense.
Here's first and 10.
Let's go now. Rock roll 80.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. They come with a minute 25 left to go in the contest.
Gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 11-yard line.
That's to Gray. Open on the left side. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line. A massive play here. Late tie game. Third down. This one is pulled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. Danny Gray. Touchdown, Eagles.
This is the type of start you dream about as a kid, Mike. First NFL catch, and it goes for a touchdown. I mean, you can't make it up. You got to imagine he's got to be rolling right now, and I'd go right back to him.
Makes the score Eagles 17. Browns 10.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They'll do so with first and 10. From the gun is Pickett. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, here's Pickett. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway. And he's taken down. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. To throw, Pickett. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. Pickett to throw. That's taken in. He's going to pick up the Browns' first down, and it's a big letdown there defensively. Somehow they allow them to convert on 4th and long. Pickett. Fires left sideline. That is complete. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
And the Browns first down.
Pickett throwing here on 1st and 10. He'll let it go deep left sideline. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Keely Ringo.
Pass. Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
Here's Shipley. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
Brings up 2nd down.
So it's a win here for the Eagles. As we move closer to the regular season, they'll wrap up the preseason with the finale next week before we get it going for real come September. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners, as we say, so long from South Philly.
The players on your team earn some XP. Quickly upgrade your team at the end of each game.